Hey guys, this is a video response to 49er Nation 1's question video, question number 29, which was what is your favorite RPG? And it could only be one, and why? Which is a really great question, especially since for me RPGs are my favorite genre. I've loved them for as long as I can remember. Back when I played my first RPG. In terms of RPGs, there's always two games that kind of alternate between my favorite. So it was hard picking the number one favorite. At the end of the day, I had to go with a particular game. The two games in particular are Earthbound and Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, both for the Super Nintendo. I don't own Super Mario RPG, and that is actually my favorite RPG of all time. Which is kind of ridiculous. I don't own my favorite RPG, but I don't know. I can't seem to find it, and I'd really rather not pay eBay prices. I mean, it's ridiculous, especially since that's not a terribly rare game by any means. So I could find it one day, but what can I say about Mario RPG? You know, despite it being my favorite RPG, I wouldn't call it the best that I've played. It certainly doesn't have the best battle system. It doesn't have the best story. You know, it's not an incredibly lengthy game. You know, there's not tons of side quests, but hands down, it's my favorite. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's the first RPG I ever played. It's what got me into the genre. You know, it's a very accessible game too for someone that would want to get into RPGs and maybe doesn't like them or hasn't really tried one. I'd suggest for a first RPG, Mario RPG is perfect. Very accessible, maybe a bit simple, but you know, the battle system was so unique at the time, you know, the timed button presses. So, you know, it was a turn-based battle system, but you could dodge attacks by, you know, pressing buttons in time. You know, you could do more powerful attacks depending on how good your reflexes were. It was just a really creative battle system. It had, you know, it had great humor to it too. I mean, you know, this is back when Squaresoft was really making excellent games. And this one's no exception. I love everything about Mario RPG, especially the music. The music in the game is so good. The battle theme is so catchy. I love all the bosses. I love how it's, you know, there was all these characters that just you didn't see in other games. You know, a bunch of new characters like Geno, Mallow, amazing characters. Bowser is in the game as a playable party member. He's not the main bad guy, which I thought was really cool and really different back when Super Mario RPG came out. But yeah, I don't want to go into too more about it, but yeah, Super Mario RPG, hands down my favorite RPG of all time, with Earthbound coming in second, both for the Super Nintendo. If you haven't played it, definitely go out and play it. It still holds up quite well, and overall just a fantastic game, and I honestly don't think another RPG will kind of take that over, other than maybe Earthbound. Every year or so they probably alternate, but for now, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars is my favorite RPG of all time.